Hello, in this video I'm going to quickly show you how to do the reading organizer for this activity on the cell cycle. So let's get started. First thing you do is, if you probably have already done already, is download the student document, and it looks like this. So it's a reading organizer. Next thing, open up your book, your HMH book, to page 442, or you can do this online if you have the you can go to the online books. I'm going to show you how to do that also. So if you don't have your book open or you don't have your book, here's what you do. You go to your Clever tab. So you go to your Clever tab and you scroll down until you find your HMH book. And you click on that. And your screen will look slightly different than this, but you're looking at the top and you should have a Discover tab. So if you click on that Discover tab, you will get your book. And what we're looking for is structure and function. So what I suggest is you open it up in the student edition, not the student e-edition, but the student edition. So they have the student ebook and the student edition. Open up in the student edition. And you may get this tab. As far as I know, you will not. If you don't get this tab, what you need to do is you need to look for this, Unit 1, Living, and you want Unit 7. So you go to your next button, and you are looking for Unit 7. So Unit 5, Unit 6, there it is. Unit 6, Unit 7, Structure and Function. Then you would just click on the Open, and you will be at that spot in your book. And here we are, Structure and Function. And we want page 442. So here we are, page 442. There's 441. All right, so I'm going to make this a little bit smaller. Okay, so now I'm going to split screen. So now I have a split screen. So what you're going to do is you're just going to read this and fill this guide in as you go. And here we go. So we have overview of the cell cycle and stages of the cell cycle. And so we have a resting phase and the interphase, and it says use figure 2 to summarize the function. So I would read all of this, make sure you can answer this, and then here's figure 2, and you're going to use this figure to fill in some summaries about each of these phases. So the cell starts off in the G1 phase, and in that phase it is a very small little cell, and as it goes through interphase, which is the phase between mitosis, it grows. So it starts off here as a little cell, and it goes to the G1 phase, then it goes to the synthesis phase, then it goes to the G2 phase. Here it is an adult cell, and it'll go through a process called mitosis, where it divides, and then it starts off and we have two new little cells, and they go through the cycle again. So you're going to be writing down what are the main things in each of the phases, G1, synthesis, and G2. That's what happens here. You have the cell cycle checkpoints. You'll have to write down some information about that there. So here you have your dividing phases for mitosis. So we have 5 phases, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you'd start off with your prophase, you go to your metaphase, and you're going to write down those 5 phases. Now make sure you read these. It's important to kind of understand the concept behind how a cell divides. It's not that hard. It all makes common sense when you read it. And don't forget to answer this question down here after you write down the 5 phases of mitosis.